Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Fudge. It's good to see you. Let me get my other music playlist going. Hi, Sari. Welcome in. I might have a little surprise to showcase. Just a little one. We've got some nice Rune Factory music going in the background. Let me know if it's too loud compared to me. I could always be a little louder. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up the little surprise. I worked on this last night. This stream might end up being a little shorter. Because I'm dealing with like a little headache, little tummy ache. All right, are you ready for the surprise? Are you ready? Hi, it's me. I might need to tweak the sensitivity just a little bit. Yeah, because, like, I want you to see my mouth opening. There we go. I made this last night. I can, move myself a little. Because, like, I'm cut off at the bottom, so. There we are. Now I have a PNG sprite. And, of course, puppet mode. Hee. It's one of those things where, like, during art streams, I struggle to keep myself in the view of the camera. So having the captions up and my PNG tuber made more sense. I don't have any emotions yet for this one. I'm just a chatterbox. But it's good to see you, Sari. Whoop. Look at you smacking Orville! So mean! He wouldn't take you to a rabbit. Oh, I see. I really never got into villager hunting. And I think that was part of why, was like, I wanted Raymond, but I didn't have the mental capacity to keep hunting for one villager. So we'll start with a little warm-up. If you have pencil and paper, you can draw along. It's a refresher. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Hi, Mom. Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. Bum, ba, da, ba, ba. We're gonna draw Kirby together, so if you are interested, you can get a little sticky note or a little sheet of paper, and we can draw Kirby. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. And then if you want, you can post them to the Discord later. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. So step 1 is a circle. Arguably the hardest part of the Kirby. Now, of course, I can just trace it, but that's no fun. I say that, and I'm still tempted to trace it. So you start with a circle, and that might have almost been my best circle ever. The best circle I've drawn in my entire life. I'm shining the light on the art. I don't know if that will help or hurt. Yeah, tracing helps sometimes, and I don't think tracing is inherently bad. I think it has its, like, pros and cons. The next step is the eyes. Bum bum. They look a little creepy, but trust me, they're Kirby eyes. I am still at a point with digital art where I do best when I draw it on paper first and then kind of trace it digitally. Welcome in, Patient Gamer Rob. Thank you so much for the host. Bum 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 bum. The next step for the drawing of the Kirby is pretty easy. You're gonna add the little arms. You always forget the cooldown, that's fine. The little arms. Kirby is small and shaped like a friend. He's got little arms to give little hugs. Mopsy Bebop earlier showed me that I can set up Mix-It-Up Bot to auto shout out specific streamers when they say hi in chat. So I might set that up, but I don't know if it will trigger the clip picker. I'll have to test. The next part of the Kirby is the little feet. The little feety. Captions you tried. A warm-up is always a good idea. And then last is the little smile. And his cheeks, of course. And there's our Kirby. I'll probably do like lightly shading for the colored part of his eyes. Just because in black and white, I don't want it to look creepy. It sure is a good little Kirby friend. So what we have for our Kirby comic is a very special Kirby power-up. I'm gonna see if I can find it in our Discord because I posted it a while back. Bum, 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 bum. I love this music. This is my Rune Factory and chill. Bum 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 bum. So this is actually the charity incentive, or sorry, charity reward for our Pridecraft collaboration. We get to make a Kirby comic together, and you might notice 2 new channel point redemption options. One is for a strictly just a cameo, and then the other is for making your character of choice a recurring character. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum bum. There's my Kirby power-up. You might use that recurring character. Well, so I think the recurring character redeem will be live today and at the start of the next one, because if it's gonna be a recurring character, I want to know how to fit them into the story pretty well. So go ahead and think on what character you might like. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I like being a little plant. I kind of want to like add some more talking animations. This music is a bop. That's another really good circle. Good job, Red. We're bringing Zelda in? All right. That will be fun to draw. I'm probably going to try to do Zelda in like the style of Link's Awakening. Very cute, cartoony. Zelda is a good choice. Ba, I'm pulling up the reference picture of Link that I will do Zelda to kind of look like this. So this is Link from Link's Awakening. It's very cute, very cartoony. It is very precious. And I think this would fit in with a Kirby comic pretty well instead of doing like a hyper-realistic anime style. So we're gonna do Zelda in this style. I don't think Zelda's actually in this game, but Marin is. I am currently drawing the Kirby power-up just to show you what it's gonna be like. I also forgot I have these coasters that I got for my birthday, so I'm gonna use that for my drink because it's sweating. Bum 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 ba ba bum ba ba dum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba dum ba. Thank you for the redeem, Mom. Can you guess what power-up Kirby's getting? Can you guess? You may have seen this before. This is Frogby. Frog Kirby. Ribbit. Ribbit. A little frog hood. Hood, and he can use his tongue as kind of a grappling hook, and he has much more powerful hops to get around. Granted, Kirby can fly, but this helps him swim. I really do love this Rune Factory playlist I made. It's good. How are you guys doing today, chat? Sorry, my keyboard tray is so loud. My little puppet thinks I'm supposed to be talking when I move my keyboard. So we have Zelda as a recurring character. So I'm going to draw Zelda. Just for like practice to get her in the style if she's gonna be coming around a lot. Can you see all right? You need to cook some today? I can understand that. We did some little grocery shopping earlier. Kirby comic time. Stuffed pepper soup? It always is soup, isn't it? It's always soup. I'll have to look into why that doesn't work for anyone else. I also might be able to make the Nightbot messages show up in the chat box. I'm gonna toot my own horn because I really like this. Toot toot! She looks cute! We'll pretend that's centered a little better. This is just a character design warm-up. It's actually bothering me more than I thought it would, though. I can't find her center for her outfit, so I'm gonna try this again. That's what the eraser's for. I didn't miss a cameo, did I? I did not. I will be tabbing back from my references over to Stream Manager to check for redeems every so often. That is for me, so that I can remember the center. You want the outfit to be simple enough for a comic, because like this character's gonna keep coming back. So you don't want to make it very ornate. I think I'm gonna drop the pauldrons from her outfit. And I'm keeping the anatomy simple, same with the Kirby series. So like, you'll see characters have fingers exactly when they need to have fingers. Otherwise, it's just like, nope. They're wearing mittens. It's fine. They're just a culture that really likes mittens. There we have Zelda, ready for adventure with Kirby in the swamp. If anyone else wants to redeem a cameo or a recurring character, this will be a good time. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of like plot out the adventure. I will also tell you one of the recurring characters is going to be Ori from Ori and the Blind Forest. Tappa, tappa, tappa. dum bum bum ba 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 da da dum bum bum ba da ba bum ba da ba dum bum 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 bum. Pichu! We're gonna bring Pichu into the mix. Pichu, Pichu! I mean, Pichu's a very easy character to just, like, stick on someone's shoulder. So I love that as a recurring character. Pichu is adorable. I'm actually gonna bring in the spiky-eared Pichu. Bum, bum, bum. I think spiky-eared Pichu was from one of the, like, movie shorts. I love drawing a little Pichu. Yep, the one with the 3 little spikes. I have an emote to show you. Look at that emote! Bum ba, bum ba da ba. It is. It's a very good emote. It's Linksy Games' emote. Highly recommend. They are pink-cheeked companions. Maybe this time, Kirby gets separated from Tiff and Tuff and has to adventure with some new people. dum dum bum ba. Bum bum ba. Bum ba dun 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 da. Bum 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 ba ba da ba da. We have a little Pichu! So if you've ever watched the Kirby Right Back At Ya anime, the whole premise of every episode ever is 1. DDD buys a monster to try to take down Kirby. 2. The monster either is really bad or really good at its job. And if it's really bad, oftentimes that means it kind of just goes after the town. And if it's really good, it puts Kirby in a pinch, like right away. Tiff and Tuff watch as Kirby like takes a beating, and eventually they throw something at Kirby telling him to suck it up and get whatever power. He fights with a power, and then finally Tiff calls for the Warp Star, and Kirby with power and Warp Star will usually beat whatever enemy is there. Sometimes Meta Knight is there and gives cryptic advice. So in this episode, NME is going to sell DDD a swamp in a vial. And this swamp in a vial is actually very potent, so it ends up kind of turning a lot of the town into a swamp. And then DDD promises to throw the town it's called DDD's Royal Seafood Boil. And they're gonna do a like big old potluck with whatever bounty of the swamp they can find. So like crawfish, really whatever is there. So Kirby and friends are going to set out to gather ingredients for whatever they want to bring for the potluck. And that's where chat is going to come in. I'm gonna have a couple of different polls. I also never really got whether DDD hated Kirby or respected him. Like in episode 1, I think Kirby was an alien and his spaceship crashed and like either hurt DDD or damaged the castle. I'm not 100% sure. It's been years. But I think DDD went back and forth between respecting and hating Kirby. Sometimes he thought Kirby might be able to like help him with his nefarious schemes, and sometimes he's like, nope, this puffball just keeps getting in the way. And yeah, I mean, he went so in debt trying every single different kind of monster to take down Kirby, and it never worked. It never worked. It might be fun to rewatch the Right Back At Ya, but I feel like it's hard to find in the States. I probably should have put that you think it's on YouTube. Yeah, it might be. I should have put down that this was my kind of PNG tuber reveal. Oh well. Bum ba da 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 da, bum bum ba da da, bum 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 bum. I will draw Ori next because Ori will be there. This is just gonna end up being Kirby and a bunch of little guys. And I'm fine with that. Zelda's probably going to be the one leading the narrative because Kirby just says, Puyo! So Ori kind of has like one set of little flaps and then two big ol' ears. And yeah, Pichu just says, Pichu, Pichu! So yeah, not very compelling dialogue from a lot of the party. Ori also doesn't talk. Ori is non-vocal, non-verbal. Ori is a very interesting kind of critter. There we have a little Ori. Yep, Silent Squad, roll out. Meta Knight will be there, he always is. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. We also do have another cameo who won't show up until the end. So I don't want to spoil it too bad. Welcome in, Raiders! Hi, Nat! Welcome in. Not again, it's a Nat again raid. Welcome in. This is a little, like, PNG tuber reveal that I decided to do at the last minute. This is not puppet hours. This is real piranha plant hours. I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy. But let me pause my playlist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do have the face cam on. I kind of actually forgot that it was on, but welcome in. If you don't know me, my name is Redria. I'm a full-time scientist, part-time streamer, and I have a little song and video for you, so stick around. We'll be back in a second to do stuff. Keep going and growing. Our raid is showing. Raiders, welcome in. How was stream? What did you play? Hey, thanks for dropping by. I understand if you can't stay. Hey, my name is Redria and I'm a part-time streamer, full-time scientist and full-time dreamer. Hope you're having an awesome time today. I'll lead the way. I play platformer, sandbox games, farming sims, come watch all three. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch TV. Like what you see, there's no need to wallow. Find me again, go on and click that follow. Please refresh your streams and then you're free. Pronouns they, she. Welcome Nat and Raiders. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying Bear and Breakfast. I know I'm gonna keep making that mistake. I always do. Thank you so much for the raid. We are actually doing Kirby Comic Volume 2 starting today. And because I'm not feeling 100%, we're doing a shorter stream where we're just kind of doing the setup. So you might notice 2 new channel point redeems. You can redeem a recurring character for the Kirby comic that has to show up in, I'm gonna say, at least like 3 panels. And there's also a cameo where it will show up in 1 panel. So if you would like, now is the time to get in, especially the recurring characters, because I'm trying to write them into the plot just a little bit. The cameos I can literally just draw Shrek hiding in the background in a panel, and that counts. But welcome in. You can take a look at what we have here so far. Ori is gonna make an appearance. We have Zelda as a recurring character. So I drew her in that new Link's Awakening style. We have Pichu. And then our frog-powered Kirby. And so I'm kind of just like planning and drawing some characters out. DDD is going to purchase a swamp in a vial from the evil corporation known as NME. And he's going to dump it out because he is promised that something will be attracted to the swamp in a vial that will destroy Kirby. And so the next day, there's a swamp all around Cappy Town, and DDD decrees that he's going to throw DDD's Royal Seafood Boil, and it's going to be a potluck that everyone can bring a dish into, but they're encouraged to go find something from the bounty of the swamp. And the swamp is not that friendly. And so we do need a Shrek cameo. You're so right, Mom. Because we're in a swamp, we need Shrek. I will draw Shrek's house and probably him in like a mud bath. That sounds like a Shrek thing to do. It really does. But Raiders, if you have to lurk or leave, I understand. Thank you for trusting your community with me. So yes, make sure you get your recurring characters in today or next time, because after that I'm turning off the redeem. I can't put in a recurring character on the last page of the comic. At least not very well. I was also planning on having the planters show up from Amphibia, because that also felt like something that needed to happen. maybe I'll start sketching out the cover, because we hit our charity incentive for me doing an inked and colored and professional looking cover. Do we have any Waddle Dees? Not currently. Currently we have the Shrek cameo, and we have Zelda, Pichu, and Ori. Ori was my pick. And I think we might leave Tiff and Tuff out of the main running. We're gonna get a Waddle Dee friend as a little cameo. I kind of like the Waddle Dees more than like the generic Cappy Town residents, because if you don't remember, the Cappy Town dudes, they look like this. Like, this is a Cappy Town dude. It just looked like this. You know? And I mean, like, that's really easy to draw, but because all you have to do is be like, here's a mustache. Now it's a new guy. Here's a top hat. Now it's another new guy. I know, they're basically gyroids, and they are based off of Kirby enemies, but, yeah.
Hello. I'm gonna do another Cult of the Lamb.
Why are you doing this? Did my playlist run out? I think it did. I caught it quick enough. Hello. Hi, Vinny from Vine Sauce. I wasn't talking to you, but hi. How do I turn off the autoplay? Also, I really don't think we hit the whole playlist, because I'd be really surprised. No, we literally didn't finish the playlist. It just decided to play something else. Don't do that. I'm gonna shuffle it again. No, I want to shuffle it again. Shuffle my playlist, please. Okay. Anywho, enjoy the Chill Rune Factory music. We're gonna add a little cute Waddle Dee friend. And I am currently looking at art references, so feel free to like type something in chat if I've missed a channel point redeem. Big, tired frog friend. It's always so hard to know like what to do art-wise when you're doing an angle like this. But we're learning, we're practicing. He's like covered in moss and other foresty things. Your name is Gata now? Yes, thank you for lurking, Gata. I love that. There we go. He is a very big frog. BFF. Big, friendly frog. Bum ba 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 bum ba ba. Bum bum ba. Ba da ba da ba. Ba dum ba. Bum ba. Bum bum. I wish I could get my hand cam like up a little further. Ba 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 ba. Bum bum. So we need to add Kirby in here. Do you think Kirby would be angry here? I mean, Kirby's usually angry in a lot of Western media. And I'm not really sure why. Kirby's just angry all the time. I think Kirby has to be angry. But like, I also thought that Kirby might be like at a side profile, which will be a challenge, but doable. Kirby is fed up. Like, I think we're gonna do, like, 3/4, but from behind, if that makes sense. Or maybe running away? Maybe running away. Because, like, I just, it's a Kirby comic. You need to see Kirby. You really do. There's no way around that. I think I need to add the hat next to frame the rest of this pretty well. Maybe something like that? I think Kirby's arms are up too high, is what I think. Kirby comic. You were gonna make up a sandwich, but then you had to vacuum up. Oh no. Oh, I don't do well with centipedes. I don't. There's a couple of bugs that I've gotten better with over the years, but centipedes are not one of them. You don't do well with bugs ever, but you have to be the one to get them. Yeah. Sad, but true. That looks better. Yeah, like the frog leg is bent over itself, so like it has to be a bit longer, you know? Just a bit more elongated. I didn't really do this much planning for the last Kirby comic, but I want this one to be better, you know? You do it for the second time, you want it to be slightly better than the first time. Here's our little shocked Pikachu face, Kirby. And I think he is mad. I think Kirby's mad. And then what else should we have in the background here? Maybe Cappy Town? Castle DDD could be a good one in the background. All these pictures are tiny though. See, like, I kind of wanted a thicket of trees blocking, but I'm not sure how to draw that yet. Kind of just like trying to find a way to fill this background. Hi, Elle. Welcome in. This is my little PNG tuber reveal. New plant, who dis? I realized after I revealed that I was like, oh yeah, most people like do big events for reveals, like, oh, everyone come by, and I'm just like, nah, I drew a plant. I want to be this plant now. Also because, like, art streams, I'm gonna be bent over and hunched over, and you're not gonna see my face. Even if I have, like, good posture. So today we're getting a little head start on our Kirby comic. You might notice 2 new channel point redeems. One is for a character cameo, and then the other is for a character to be recurring, meaning like at least 3 panels, maybe more. You've never done one, and probs never will because you make everything on stream. See, that's fair. Like, if I had drawn this on stream, there wouldn't be much of a reveal. But also, like, people already knew this was my character. You've seen Redria before. But yes, we have Zelda, we have Pichu, we have Ori, and we have Kirby. So far, we have a Shrek cameo because we're in the swamp, and we have a Waddle Dee cameo. And I'm kind of like going back and forth between watching Redemptions and looking at references because 2 monitors. But I can at least see chat. Right now we're working on a design for the comic. Or sorry, the comic book cover. But the basis of the comic is that DDD purchases a swamp in a vial from this evil corporation, NME. And he's promised that it will attract an enemy so vile that Kirby doesn't stand a chance. So he dumps the swamp in a vial out, and overnight a huge swamp crops up. And then he declares that he's throwing DDD's royal seafood boil. I really like saying that, in case you couldn't tell. It just flows really well. And he's asking all residents to go and find some bounty of the swamp for food, and like to bring in food for this potluck. And so Kirby and Squad are going to embark on a wild adventure, as they always do. And here I'm kind of attempting a background a little bit, just because it's the comic book cover. You want there to be some sort of background. I'm still getting better at different aspects of illustration. Mostly my art journey this year has been like little emotes and icons that need minimal background. And we did do another comic, so I do have another comic under my belt. And we are drawing trees to kind of illuminate the fact that, oh yeah, this is a big old swamp. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, bum. I made a joke about this earlier, but like, some people will tweet out those little silhouettes of their upcoming VTuber or PNG tuber models, and it's just like, what am I gonna do with that? You're just gonna see the silhouette of a piranha plant and be like, oh gee, I wonder what that is. It's gonna be me. Not too many ways to spice that one up. And then on the top of this hill, we are going to have DDD's castle. And then this, of course, is just the rough sketch. This is going to be redone on cardstock and then colored with Sharpie and pen. You have a new model you commissioned someone for. That's so exciting. You were gonna do a joke debut after you finish Terry. I mean, that is funny because, like, we'll be watching you make Terry, and then it's like, oh, who's this character gonna be? Who's this character gonna be? I had been contemplating asking my emote artist for a PNG tuber model, but like, I was also like, I want to draw it myself. I want to practice. Oh, we'll know what his underwear looks like. Oh, no. You're gonna be a spider lady. Very nice. It'll be exciting to see it. Like, it's one of those things where I ask myself, how much time and energy will it cost me to do this versus how much money will it cost me to pay someone? I've been wanting a channel trailer for like a month now, and I keep envisioning it in my head. At least now I know people recommend DaVinci Resolve for video editing, so I will try that at some point. Resolve has everything you need. Well, I will definitely be trying it out when I get a hot minute. Part of it is just knowing that, like, I want to sit down and commit a lot of time to making my trailer so that I don't have to, like, keep coming back to it and remembering what I was doing. One of the art streamers you follow made his new VTuber and is commissioning the rigging. Yeah, I've seen that before too. And like, I've wondered if live 2D might be something I want. But like, all I'm gonna be doing is moving my like little leaves around. What I do want to do is like add a couple more stages of talking, like moving, instead of just two, like open close, moving it a little bit. I've seen people do that. You had one a while ago, but you want to make a new one for your 2-year anniversary. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've never had a channel trailer. There's a free version of Live 2D. Okay, okay. I mean, VAutoTube does most of what I need it to do. So, like, I'm okay with this being it for now. And I do still have the puppet rig. Beans is having a real good time. He feels a lot less lonely. You've changed your overlays and hair so much since you first started. My hair's changed a lot, but my overlay just kind of keeps getting recolored because I don't know, it works. And I'm always attracted to like, oh, buy new overlays. Let's change everything. Let's make it new and fresh and exciting. Stop. in YouTube's defense, it is a Rune Factory song. Yeah, I guess my playlist isn't as long as I thought it would be. Here's an hour of Rune Factory music. And then I can always switch to some of the Game Chops music. Ba-da-dum bum bum. So, are you guys excited for me to play Undertale? Yes, Overtale. Over Undertale. Because that's gonna be next. I don't actually know when I'm gonna fit it in. You've never played it, but people say you should. That's kind of what happened to me. And then everyone threw all their channel points at making it happen. I am looking forward to it. I just wish I didn't have such a big list of games that I want to play right now. Because it's like, okay, do I cancel Raft with Mom this week to do Undertale? Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome, welcome. I hope you like the little PNG tuber. I made it last night. Thank you for the host. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Redria. I'm a full-time scientist, part-time streamer, and I have a little song and video for you, so stick around. We'll be back in a second to do stuff. Keep going and growing. A raid is showing. Raiders, welcome in. How was stream? What did you play? Hey, thanks for dropping by. I understand if you can't stay. Hey, my name is Redria and I'm a part-time streamer, full-time scientist and full-time dreamer. Hope you're having an awesome time today. I'll lead the way. I play platformer, sandbox games, farming sims, come watch all three. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch TV. Like what you see, there's no need to wallow. Find me again, go on and click that follow. Please refresh your streams and then you're free. Pronouns they, she. Welcome Mo and Raiders. Welcome in. I'm glad you like it. I threw it together last night because I wanted some art practice. Oh, we got the little bead clip. I remember you making those. It was some sort of stream, but I didn't think it was the Bee Bash. The birthday Bee Bash, because I remember that one. We are doing our Kirby comic today. We are starting it. I've had a little bit of like an upset stomach this weekend, so I'm gonna allow myself to cut stream short today if need be, but you will notice 2 new channel point redemption options, one for a recurring comic character and one for a cameo. And so today what we're doing is kind of accepting in requests for cameos and recurring characters, and that way I can kind of outline the plot a little bit better to include those characters. Let me show you who we have so far. Go away, text. Thank you. We have Zelda, courtesy of Momdria. We have Pichu, courtesy of Data Mouse. And we have Ori, courtesy of me. Those are our current recurring characters. You are more than welcome to add a couple more. Ooh, 3 hosts, 2 hosts away from a doodle. If Shay shows up, I will drop what I'm doing to do Shay's doodle, because they hit. Yes, it's Frog Kirby. We are doing the adventures of Frogby. So the story this time for the comic is DDD buys a swamp in a vial. Hi, Shay! Welcome in. We can get your doodle in just a second. NME sells DDD a swamp in a vial and promises that it will attract an enemy so vile, pun intended, that Kirby won't stand a chance. So DDD dumps this vial out and a swamp pops up overnight, and then DDD decides he's going to throw DDD's Royal Seafood Boil. And he's asking residents of Cappy Town to go and collect the bounty of the swamp and come up with food or a dish to bring potluck style. And so Kirby and friends are going to venture out into the swamp, but who knows what they're gonna find. I wish I could... Hold on a sec. Putting this back is gonna be hard, but... I need a better camera. It is a vile vial indeed. This is going to be the comic book cover. We have Frog Kirby. We have Quolock from Ori and the Blind Forest. And they're just kind of like showcasing the swamp over, or the swamp that is underneath DDD's castle. So, Shay, what would you like drawn since you hosted 5 times? What doodle do you want? And if you didn't hear, this is just a little PNG debut. PNGW. So yes, you may pick a doodle. If he made an effective bottle of disgusting liquid, it'd be a viable vial. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, now I get to be a real piranha plant, not just a puppet. Thank you again for the raid, Mo. Raiders, if you have to lurk or leave, I understand. And I thank you guys for coming by. But before he could find that, he'd have to go through some experiments. Viable, vial, trial. And if he documented those, he'd have a viable, vial, trial file. Yeah, quick Shay Toad Doodle. Droodle. Thank you for lurking, Soup. See what you've done, Shay? See what you've done? I'm glad you like it. I drew it last night. Because I have no chill. So Shay, do you want your OC Momdria shared something to Facebook that was a soup recipe, and she just said, I love soup. And I'm like, oh no. My life has been infiltrated by soup. What is my life anymore? So let me find the reference for Shay's Mario OC. I gotta hunt a little bit. I mean, like, I've drawn the OC before. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-da-dum. I have my reference. One reference. I will get a second reference. Oh, that's such a cute pose. This is 100% what we're doing this. I will not be able to watch chat, or sorry, I'll be able to watch chat, but not channel point redeems for like the next minute or two. So, please understand. And if you need me, type something in regular chat and I should be able to see it. So this has to be done in pen, and I really hope I don't goof it up. It's art. No mistakes. Only art. In order to arrange them, he tried printing them onto small square pieces, leaving him with a viable vial, trial, file, pile, tile. It's unfortunate that captions can't tell the difference between vial and vial. Let's try. Vial? Vial. Nope. It just doesn't know what to do. Thank you very much, Shay, for the 5 hosts. I do want to come up with like a little list of the rewards. That way it can maybe incentivize more people to host if they know what is up for grabs, you know? Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oops. It's fine. I already know that the sticker set is going to be one of the available options. Shay, does your Toad OC have like eyelashes, like visible ones? No eyelashes. You got it. I'm glad you like the hand. I'm just being very careful because this is a pen drawing. So there's no mistakes. There's only art. I do have a reference picture that I'm looking at of Toad, which is helping immensely. I appreciate the compliment, though. There we have kind of like another hand. Nope, that's the wrong line. That's the wrong line. No mistakes, only art. There we go. This is Shay's Toad OC. I don't know if this character has a name. Where was... I recently did a sketch for Sekhmet. Where did that one go? Here it is. Sorry about the second hand. Showed. Shay Toad. That's fair. There is our lovely little Shay Toad. Thank you again for the 5 hosts. See, my problem with showed is that I don't know if captions is gonna bully me with that word. But thank you so much for 5 hosts. That's 5 hosts. This was the one for Sekhmet. She wanted Ayala from Wandersong, and there was not much in terms of reference art for Ayala. So I improvised and said, you know, this little like cat mouth looks like an anime laughing face. And yeah, thank you again. Don't forget, you can check the new channel point redemption options. There is the Kirby comic cameo and the Kirby comic recurring character, both of which are tongue twisters. I couldn't remember the word for tongue twister. as far as the recurring characters go, Toad, of course, of course. Do you want it to be Toad or Shay Toad? Or like any other specific Toad? I'm gonna have to get good at drawing Toad. And also, like... Shay Toad will make an appearance. I love this. Love this. We do have Shrek already making an appearance because it's a swamp. So maybe Shrek and Shode are having a little party together in the swamp. They're having their own cookout, and Kirby's not invited. I don't know. I'm very excited for Kirby and his new power-up. I'm gonna have to learn how to draw cartoon frog legs a bit better. But this is what we have so far for the comic book cover. And that's right, I was in the middle of drawing the Cappy Town Castle. And that's when we were graced with a raid. So I think that's most of Cappy Town Castle. Except for there's the pathway leading up the hill. And then we come down further and we are in the middle of our swamp. And what's going on here? We've got Quolock and we've got Kirby. Grandpa Exposition. Confused ancient man who tries to guide the main characters but has aged beyond intelligibility. That's interesting. And it does actually really help because Ori, Pichu, and Kirby are all very non-verbal. So thank you very much for giving me a narrative crutch. Because like, other than that, Zelda was just gonna have to explain literally everything, and I kind of wanted her to have more characterization than that. But yes, as you can see, we're doing Zelda in that Link's Awakening style so that she fits the vibe of the comic very easily. I have to figure out what this exposition grandpa is going to look like. He could just be one of like the Cappy Town residents that keeps like hiding in a tree, or just like narrating everything that's going on. I love that we're adding more characters because, like, I got really bored drawing Tiff and Tuff last time. Like, they're fine as characters, but I just got really bored drawing them over and over because they had to carry the narrative on their shoulders. So that's why I'm happy that we're doing just a mite more planning. Thanks, captions. I am excited for Shay Toad and regular Toad to join the party. I should probably draw a little Toad. We're also adding in a beautiful, beautiful Minecraft frog. Because it just has to happen. I'm pretty sure eating the Minecraft frog is how Kirby gets his powers. And of course, the planters from Amphibia could pretty easily make an appearance. It's just a really big crossover comic. Minecraft Frog should look like Hop Pop. I mean, it kind of does, but I could add like the little bit of hair and whatnot. Also, Hop Pop could be Grandpa Exposition. He could. He's Grandpa aged. We have a silly little Minecraft frog coming into existence. Yeah, I mean, that looks perfect to me. And we can draw Grandpa Exposition. But yes, this is going to be our Kirby comic cover. I'm gonna try to transfer this to cardstock, and then I can do Sharpies and pen. And probably like right here is where I'm gonna slap the Kirby right back at ya logo. I don't want to block out the beautiful work I did with the trees. I mean, it's truly fascinating how I drew trees. But I'm excited for that. Let me grab a new slice of paper, yes. Brand new slice. So we have a very good list of recurring characters. I will allow recurring characters probably into like part of the next stream, and then I'll turn them off. And a recurring character just has to appear like at least 3 times. I'm trying not to back myself into any corners. Sorry about the keyboard tray. It always thinks I'm trying to talk. I'm not, I promise. I promise these are not boobs. I promise. Lucavian, if you are not familiar with Hop Pop, seems like a character you'd like. And then I'm going to very much simplify his outfit, as one does for a comic. See, I told you it wasn't boobs. We're getting a cameo of an adorable demon who naps in the background of a panel. I can do that. I have that power. Do you have any particular preferences for the adorable demon? Do you want it to be Zeus? Or could it be, Lucy from Disenchantment? Hehe. I'm probably gonna try to draw Zeus in a style reminiscent of this. We'll see how it goes. But I can fit a Zeus into a background panel. Right. Something that will fit into the style pretty well. That's 100% doable. Thank you for the redeem. There we go. That's pretty simplified as far as Hop Pop goes. Hi, Mima Sweets. Welcome in. This is my little PNG tuber debut. And also Kirby comic, volume 2. Wait a minute. You gonna lurk? I'm gonna scroll up. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Shay. I hope you feel better. Volume 2, yes. We did a Kirby comic as a charity reward stream back in February, and it ended up being like 30 pages? Like a page being a panel on one sheet, and then you turn it over, and that's page 2. 30 pages. So right now we are collecting redeems for cameos. Also, I thought I fixed this. Thank you. Yeah, this is my first time using this model. Where is it? There it is. Why is it just called image? What's wrong with me? Name things better, past me. And allow me to shift. These are my summer colors. I forgot I didn't have them in the right place. And chat goes there. That's much better. I like the spring colors, but it's summer now. So yes, we have Grandpa Exposition here. We have a very exciting party, a very exciting cast of characters. We have Zelda, Pichu, Ori, Minecraft Frog, and Frog Power-Up Kirby. And here is the comic book cover that I'm going to redo in on cardstock with Sharpies and pen and make it look really nice. If anyone else has any characters that they would like to redeem, they will be added in. And I'm probably going to look at wrapping soon because my stomach is being mean to me. You need 1,000 points real quick to redeem a cameo from the rat from Parasite Eve. I don't know what that is. Wow, that is definitely something. That certainly is a rat. So we're getting a cameo from a rat from Parasite Eve. Cameo means it will show up in a panel. And it will probably be an enemy, I'm gonna guess. Dreams do come true. I think Elle is probably happy that it's a full-on VTuber stream, because usually he spends his points to make me go puppet mode. You can't wait to see how I make it cute. It might not be cute, it will be cartoony. It will certainly be cartoony. They don't bite. I'm sure they don't bite. So the gist of the story, and I am sorry you've all probably heard this a lot today, but for those of you who may have missed it, the gist of this comic so far is that King Dedede buys a swamp in a vial from the evil corporation NME, and they promise it will attract an enemy so evil that Kirby won't stand a chance. So Kirby awakens to find that all of Cappy Town has been surrounded in swamp, and Dedede is kind of playing it up, saying it's a good thing, and saying that the town is going to host Dedede's royal seafood boil. And he sends all of the residents into the swamp to go find something for a potluck. So Kirby and friends, and Tiff and Tuff might be there for a little bit, because they usually are, but Kirby and friends are going to go into the swamp to find something. And who knows what they're actually going to find. Seeing how cute everything was what made you want to see the rat in this style. I mean, it's doable. Like, this is Quolock from Ori and the Blind Forest, and he's kind of unsettling to look at, but like, just gotta do it in a little cartoon. And then Hop Hop is going to be Grandpa Exposition, hiding out in a lot of panels and kind of dictating and narrating what's happening, because most of our adventuring party, except for Zelda, don't talk. Ori is quiet, Kirby says Poyo, Pichu says Pichu, and Zelda's left and she would be talking to herself. So that's why we have Grandpa Exposition hanging out. Thank you for that, Lucavian. I forget if we got you for a shout out. Ooh, is that a clip from your Chaos fan fiction? We're gonna see if we can draw a rat, and then we will wrap up. I'm kind of going just after the shape, and then I will fix a couple of things up. You're laughing. I'm doing my best. I don't think it looks bad. I think it's just like it subverts expectations a lot. This one, just because I'm running out of space unless I want to prolong the snoot. Kind of love drawing in this like cartoony style, honestly, and I'm actually a big fan of like creepy uncanny valley things. So this little guy's gonna show up somewhere in the comic. Already the best 1,000 points you didn't spend. I'm glad Elle is a good sport. Okay, we're just gonna draw like the rounded rat body for now, and then kind of go back in with some of the details. And I'm gonna have to move the tail because I'm out of space on this page. So this thing's definitely gonna be crawling out of the swamp somewhere. There we go. We have a nice, beautiful little rat who is trying their best. Trying their absolute best. I'm proud of them. I think they're gonna come up out of the swamp and try to give Kirby a little chomp. Swamp chomp. Move out, Squishy. New favorite Kirby character just dropped. Yeah, I mean, the Redria cinematic universe for Kirby comics is pretty wild, as you can tell. We've got Hop Hop, we've got Zelda, we had Wario and Rossetti and Jigglypuff in the last one. And of course, this is just like a warm-up doodle. The character will go into the comic, as expected. And one more character to draw would be Toad. And Toad is a pretty good pick because we're in a swamp, so Toad just sounds good. Nope, I need more space. We have a cheeky little Toad winking. Where can you read the first comic? It is in our Discord as a thread because it was like 30 pages, so it was so long that I didn't put it on Twitter. I might have to find somewhere better to put it, but like I got nice scans of each page, and it's in my channel, which is the garden, and it's in a thread called Kirby Comic. Yeah, no problem. It's quite a read. Kirby swallowed Animal Crossing Katrina's crystal ball and became Divination Kirby, but he didn't like it because he kept seeing and predicting all these really scary things. And it made him really nervous, and Tiff and Tuff didn't help that much because they were like, I think you're imagining things, Kirby, it's fine. And it turned out it wasn't super fine. We don't talk about Kirby, no, no, no. We don't talk about Kirby. We do talk about Kirby, though. Yeah, if you like music, you're in the right channel. A bunch of artists you know use WIX to post smaller comics. Okay. I mean, like, I'm sure I could post an entire Twitter thread of the comic. I did post a couple of the highlight pictures because there were some really good ones. Shay, here is your Toad that is going to be recurring. Toad is also kind of a non-verbal character, so it's another reason why I'm glad we have Exposition Grandpa to make my life easier. There we go. A little toad, he is running away from the scary swamp. Cute! Cute, cute, cute. All right, with that, I think we're gonna wrap just a little bit early today because we have such a great cast of characters for the Kirby comic, and I would really like to feel 100% good physically to sit down and like draw for 4 hours straight. But thank you guys so much for coming out, for spending some time with me today. I'm really glad that we got to get this started because I really, really, really didn't want to postpone again. So I am looking around to see if there is someone for us to raid. I guarantee I have people in my list to raid. I think we're going to raid someone new today. Yes, this is a really great cast of characters, and I'm thrilled to see how we get through this adventure. And like I said, I got bored drawing Tiff and Tuff last time, so having new characters to bring into the mix is great. We're gonna raid someone new today. I've been in their channel once or twice before, I think. They're playing Spelunky 2, which is a game I never got good enough at, so I always love watching other people play Spelunky. Here is the raid message. You can copy and paste whichever one you have access to. And we're gonna go share some love and support with Anime Hero. Let's see. I don't have my stream schedule figured out yet for next week. I want to get back into Raft. I made talk sprites for Mom and Fudge, so if they join me for Raft, now we can have a couple of different like PNG faces showing up. I also don't want to put down Rune Factory Frontier because I'm having so much fun with it. But we will be starting Undertale this week, maybe Wednesday, maybe Raft Tuesday, and then maybe Art Sunday. That's kind of where I'm at, and I don't want to promise too many bonus streams if I'm gonna tire myself out. We'll plan on those 3. Did I put in the Discord how to make PNG tubers? No, but I will. I use the AutoTube Mini, but I will post in the art channel to help others out. Thank you guys again for coming out and helping me get started on this Kirby comic. I will see you guys next week. Keep going and growing. Bye, everyone.